It really is that damn phone. You know it. Everybody knows it. Many people don't want to admit it, but everybody knows it. A lot of people don't truly understand the magnitude of the problems it has created or enhanced. A lot of people don't. But I want to bring you some self-awareness. You may disagree, you may agree, but I guarantee you'll look at this differently or support what you already feel by the end of this. I want you to let this sink into your brain. Really sit with these thoughts and the fact that we've become obsessed with something that is ruining us, destroying us. It wasn't created for this, but it is now. As if there weren't enough addictions in this world, we've put one on top, and it happens to be one of the most profound of them all. We have something that was once the greatest escape, one of the greatest escapes in the world, and it has turned into one of the greatest ways to destroy ourselves. That's just the duality of life, right? But it gets deeper than that. Social media, phones, all these things have cooked our brains to the point where a lot of people cannot even enjoy life because they're overstimulated. The real world does not compare to this fiction. You get to see all these things, easy access to all these things to the point where life is not enjoyable enough. You've been scrolling for way too long. You're wasting time doing a bunch of nothing. If you think about it, when you start scrolling, it's endless. It's just one big thread. A lot of people like to defend and say, "Oh, I watch all my favorite content, and I learn, and I do this, and I do that." I agree, some people are responsible, some are. But regardless, it's about 10% of what you're consuming that is actually good for you. It's about a good 10%, maybe more. I hope it's more for you. If you're already in defense, that's going to prove a point I'll make later. But like I said, it's about 10% of that content that is good for you. The other 90% of that junk is frying your brain. We tell ourselves, "Oh, I'm watching this. I'm connected to the source, and I don't want to miss out on this truth." You tell yourself those things to feel better, but the truth is, you're afraid of missing out. You can't get off social media because you don't want to miss out on the trends, the gossip, all this sad stuff making you feel more relatable. The fear of missing out is the driving force behind all of this. The biggest problems are that all of this junk is playing on your insecurities. People are profiting off your insecurities. Why do you think you see so much sad stuff? Why is it a trend to be depressed? Why is negativity always being thrown around? Why do you think there's always some new news making people scared, living in fear, dividing and conquering people? Men hating on women, women hating on men. Division. Conquer. People profit off your suffering and insecurities. People have made careers playing on insecurities. You're some loser stuck in your house, buy my $1 million course. Some mean well and maybe charge high prices because they think they're valuable. Not every apple in the bunch is bad, but we've gotten so used to consuming things that are bad for us, we don't question those people. You go to McDonald's, get something terrible for you, and don't question it. Yet, when someone with a business tries to make money, you scrutinize them. Why not scrutinize those who don't care about you, feeding you trash, keeping you in the same loop? You wonder why your life hasn't changed, because you keep doing the same things, watching the same things, keeping you in the same place.